Good afternoon, family. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Peace to the gods and goddesses, kings and queens, spirits and spirit guides, and all of those good, beautiful, energy carrying people out there. I just wanted to say peace, love, and light to all. Yeah. And you know what time it is. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys today about politics, about the election. This is trending right now, so I'm just starting my Facebook page, so I'm going to go off of what is trending. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the election and who you guys are voting for. As for me, I won't quite negate who I'm going to vote for, but I'm going to throw out there a couple things that I feel like people should be aware of before voting, especially black people, people with my pigment. You know, first thing, what are and who you voting for? When you vote for someone, what are you getting out of this vote? Black community. When you cast your votes, ask yourself, before I vote for this person, what am I as a person of this skin complexion getting out of this? What is my people getting out of this? Where does this benefits the black community? Are there anything is there anything that the politician or whoever running for uh whatever house they running for, where does this, benefit black people? You know, and that's why I understand now why a lot of black people my age and my color, well, a lot of people my age and my color, not just black people, all people, like I see why people don't vote for real because it's just like there's nothing in it for us. You want to make sure that there's in it something in it for black people. Like I respect the fact that Donald Trump actually has a plan for black people. It's like, it's a difference between somebody, setting flame to a fire and watching everything burn, but then there's another when someone is actually, trying to actually doing their job and actually helping. That's what I'm saying about, that's the difference between me. That's the difference that I see between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. You know, Donald Trump got a plan for black folks. He planned on putting $500 billion into black people, into black culture, so that we can have a better life. Biden has done none of that. He's going off of his pure, off the pure energy of he was the vice president for Barack Obama. And with this election, he want to use Kamala Harris as his rebuttal to enforce that same energy again. But I'm sorry to say, Joe Biden, this isn't the same people. This isn't the same time. This is a new wave of people. We aren't dumb. Like, 4 years ago, the people, it was a lot less awake people. Now, motherfuckers is awake. Like, people see through the schemes. People see through the fakeness of it all with you, Joe Biden. Like, don't get me wrong, Donald Trump ain't perfect, but I can at least admit that he is for American people. Regardless of his flaws and the way that people may, depict him and, pick him apart and try to, make him look like this bad guy. He's really not. He's just himself. But he's very passionate about this country. He's very passionate about fixing this country. And more so, he's very passionate about the American people, not just one class of American people. You know what I mean? That's something that I can respect about Donald Trump as a president. He's very informative. He always doing, meetings and telling us what's going on with the country and what's going on with coronavirus and what's going on with these crooked politicians in these seats. You just got to pay attention. And I'm paying attention. I see what's going on, and I'm not looking at it from Donald's perspective. I'm looking at it from my own perspective because I'm a human being and I have my own light and I have my own mind and I can think for myself and I can see who the real ones is and who's the fake ones for real. Like, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, just make sure y'all, one, ask yourself before voting, what am I getting out of this? What are my people getting out of this? And if you look at the situation, and if you ain't getting nothing up out of it, baby, you've been bamboozled. You've been brainwashed. You've been hoodwinked. You've been put on the line. You've been put on the line for the fish to eat. Don't be bamboozled by these politicians, by these Democrats, making you, oh, you're supposed to vote Democrat because all black people vote Democrat. But what the fuck have the Democrat ever done for the black community for real? I'm a rebuttalist into like my other video that I wrote, the state of the culture. The state of where we are. Right now, America is at odds with each other. Like we are at odds with each other. Like, it's this big ass, fake ass media war, media race war, because that's for real, all it is media. Like I don't walk down the street and see white people being mean to me because I'm black or calling me a nigger because I'm black or all of that extra shit. It's the media portraying these people. And you know what? When they portray shit like that, it brings out that type of energy in people. So for real, even if I was to see a motherfucker being racist or, all of that other extra shit that's going on, all of that shit that they putting in the media, I couldn't even blame that person because for right now, like nobody, if you're not strong mentally minded, nobody can control this. Can control this this nasty energy, and it's really, really icky. It's really, really thick. Like the air is really thick with, racism and, all of this police brutality, all of this Black Lives Matter, all of these motherfucking riots and shit like that. Like all of that shit is thick in the air and it's all because of the media. Just think about it. Before, people weren't going outside marching and doing all that Black Lives Matter until they seen that shit on the news, bruh. You feel me? Like, don't nobody go about, talking about, racism and all of that other extra shit until they see it on the news. That's why I don't watch that shit, y'all. Like, I watch the news, but I watch it very, very seldomly. Like I'll watch it just to see what's going on, but I'm not about to watch that shit. I'm not about to let these people brainwash me, throw that shit inside my motherfucking head that this is an evil place. Like I don't need the news to tell me that. I don't need the news to tell me that white people are racist. I don't need the news to tell me that, black people aren't getting what we actually deserve and we're not living up to our true potential as Americans. Like, I don't need the news to tell me that. I know that from my own experiences. I've experienced a lot of, inequality when it comes to the color of my skin